needed some way of slowing it down. Okay, let's use a little bit more fertilizer. How happy are you, my friend? Not very, but you're getting there. What about you? 3 more days. Alright, 3 more days. So, dungeon loot. Dungeon loot, you are going in here. If anybody has any idea what the venom is used for, I've just been holding on to it. It says it's used in crafting, but I haven't found a reason. I would love to be able to, like, poison my blade. And, you know, maybe do a little bit of damage to the enemy that way. But that is not a thing in the game yet. Maybe never, who knows. This one goes in the other one, yep. Okay. Animal parts. And the goo. What else do I have in there? Fur, bars, and the copper. Alright, we're gonna put these in here. Stone, rock. Okay, so we need bronze bars. Bronze bars. Alright, we'll take those. We'll drop these off. And we also need... It's wood, right? Plate? Hardwood? Probably. We'll assume that's what we need. We'll go check. Oh, before we do that, let me go back here real quick. Do we got the boxes on us? We don't. We don't have any boxes on us. So those are inside my house, I believe. We do have a commission for 4 wooden crates, so we might as well get rid of a few of these. Let's see if we can pick up another commission while we're there for the same thing. If they don't have something better. I'm hoping for, you know, 2,500 water tank or something. Those are really, really nice to get when they give them to us. Especially since I'm using pretty much every penny I have of my, my loot. Oh, Higgins, what'd you take, man? I hate seeing you walking away from this thing. 2 water tanks. No, thank you. Umbrellas for scarves. Well, that's not gonna happen. What about, am I number 1 still? I am, with a nice little lead, actually, so I'm gonna hold off on that one. I'm still ranked B. I'm not sure what's going to get me up in the A rank. Maybe you have to break a certain amount of money to be able to get to that rank. Thinking like 10,000 in a month. Gus, what are you doing in here, man? Here we go. Here we go, guys. So maximum health bonus is going to go up by 200. That means we can have up to 200 if we have the stuff on the inside of my house available for it. Maximum stamina bonus 100. Maximum attack bonus 60, which is not in the game yet. Maximum defense 60, and it unlocks marriage. So let's go ahead and do it. Alright, so now I get to move it around. How do I move this around? What buttons move this? It's not letting me do it with the controller. WASD keys, maybe? No. Arrow keys not working. What in the world? Why won't it let me move it? Does it have to go right there? This is the only spot that it can... No, it can't be that because the pedestal, that's the little thing over there on this side, is kind of in the way as well. Why won't it let me move it? Well, let me move it already, man. I get there's something in the way, dude. I don't know, guys. I don't know if it has to be right there. What in the world? Why won't you let me move? guess we'll cancel. Work table, let's go ahead and move that out of the way. If it does end up being that we have to move the house. So yeah, we can move this just fine. We just can't move the house. The house has to be there. So this tree is going to have to come down. All these boxes are going to have to be moved. Oh, that's going to suck. It's going to suck so bad. All right. Let's get this back here. I guess if we're going to put it here in the center somehow. Can we yeah, the assembly station needs to be moved, but it does give you the option to move it in here as well. Okay, so let's do this. It already keeps a nice little buffer around it, so I guess it's not too bad to stick it over here. Let's keep a little more space there on the side. I have to chop my tree down before I even get it going. That blows. That really blows. It's been going for like a month now, or a little bit less than a month. Need to plan this stuff ahead of time. Tree, you never quite made it. Close, but no cigar. And now I'm gonna chop you down. Oh, buddy. Poor, poor little tree. I feel for you, man. I feel for you. Let's get these boxes off of me. Let's go get these small little boxes out of here. We'll find the big boxes that I have stored in some crate. I'm so disheartened. Can't believe I had to destroy my tree. Really wanted to see what that thing looked like. Now it's gonna be another like half a month. You guys can't. You have no idea. There was days where I would walk by that thing and just kind of look at it and be like, oh man, it's so cool. I got my first tree. Nope. No tree. Is he inside the school? Is he behind it? Looks like he's inside the school. What do we got? Where are you at? I think he's behind the school, actually. It doesn't seem like he's in the school. Yeah, and this looks weird. A little bed sitting in a hallway. Sorry, guys. Leading to a doorway that cannot be opened. Curious as to what they have boarded behind there. You got zombies in their house or something? It's where they lock up the bad kids that can't be mentioned. This is where it's showing that they're at. But I didn't see them in the building. Where is the teacher? That's who I'm supposed to be turning this into, right? Is it their school today? Did the teacher just not show up? It's 12 in the afternoon. She should be here. I'd have to pick like the one commission that's broken. It's Friday. Well, we'll know where she's going to be Sunday. Everybody goes to church on Sunday. So I guess let's go back and worry about the mess that is going to be my boxes. Oh, Ack, how you doing today, man? Learning more and more. You're with Sam today, huh? They're taking turns keeping an eye on him. I guess the other guy didn't want to have to babysit today. I would love it if I could move this house. That's why I cleared out all that land behind it. Ugh. Okay, where's my boxes? 2 boxes. Planner's box. Let's put some of this stuff away real quick. Apple slices don't need to be on me. I'm gonna have to move this one too, aren't I? Probably. I guess let's go with dungeon loot. I guess I'll put my 4 boxes over here. Let's chop these things down so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, 4 boxes. Two there. Let's do wood first. Look at that, guys. All nice and neat. Looking sexy. Now it's gone. Remember, you get the stuff out of them when you break them down. Yeah, I just want to make sure I have enough space. Or at least you did. Yeah, I'm just making sure I have enough space in here, mainly for the fact that I don't want anything to fall on the ground just because I wasn't being a little bit careful. Some of these are packed pretty well. Like this one might not have enough for it. Now, I do realize anything that falls on the ground, like I said, can be picked up. Yeah, see, I'm short. Okay, dungeon stuff. Yeah, go back and grab the last one and cut this down. And food. That's gonna be a little tight as well, but yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and snag some of this while we're here. Oh, I don't have any more space. Yep. Okay. We'll do, guess we'll do a couple of crates on this side. Let's go ahead and put my food over here. No, wrong box. I need to relabel these too at some point. There's no way I'm gonna remember where all this stuff is for the foreseeable future. Animal parts. Oh, dude, that is completely filled. Alright, animal parts, here we come. It's like my miscellaneous bag of, like, nonsense. If I don't know what it is or where it goes, I throw it in here. One more trip and we should be good. Actually, no, there's more than one trip there. I gotta take this one out too. Ah, now we gotta find a spot for that. Simple antidote. I think that goes in this box over here. So let's go ahead and put that down as a third box right here. Actually, there's a few things overlapping in this one. We did get some more boxes, some food. Yeah, we don't have enough spots for that. Like this, I think that goes in the animal box, actually, so we'll throw that one in there. This one should go into a different crate, but we're going to leave it in this for now. The animal one, yep. Sulfates. Alright, one more trip, guys. One more trip. And then it's bigger house time. Which I can't wait. I've been waiting for so long. You know what? We're going to keep these on us. We'll put these two away for now. And we'll throw these in there as well. Planter box, yep. Okay. If it doesn't fit now, I'm gonna be very upset. Yeah, you better be here. Here we go. Upgrade. It would have been a bug. I still can't move it. I mean, you still can't move it, but I can put it where it's at the very least, because it's gonna fit. I wish I could turn it. You know, like the front of the house looks like it's moved to the side over here. This is gonna be the front of the house, and it'd be nice if I could turn the house the other way and have like a row of trees on one end, where I have the other ones like right there. Just put like a row of trees going that way on both sides of my house. It'd be nice, like little forest area. I'm tempted to buy this. Should I just wait for the full release? Water Shredder, it is really, really enjoyable now. So you could wait, but if you want to kind of jump into it and have some fun with it, you will still have a lot of fun right at the moment. And I've been playing this for last like 3 or 4 days straight, and I have not gotten to the end yet. So it's not like, oh, you're only going to get like 20 hours out of it. I'm only at, I think, like 60 hours, but Power Hoarder said he's at 120 hours, and he hasn't gotten to the end of it as well. There's still more to upgrade, more places to put down all your... you can see I have my little factory going on over here. Each one of these you have to build and then put stuff inside. You got to go harvest those. If you like Harvest Moon or... I can't even think of the name of the other game now. Stardew Valley. You're probably going to like this game. It's really fun. I'm definitely digging it. But this is my new house, guys. Alright, Dim's Wares. Oh, look, I got a top floor. I got a second floor. Can I get up here? Yes, I can. Holy crap. This is cool. Oh, dude. I worked hard for this house, guys. What is this? Is this like an elevator? Or is it just like a front porch? Can I put chairs out here, you think? I want like chairs. I want to be able to put something in there. Alright, let's check the inside of my house, see if I lost everything. No, everything is still in here. It's, kind of still in the same spot. My bed used to be over here in the corner, actually right here in this little spot. And all these things used to be along the wall. I know it looks like a cafeteria or a washateria, and it kind of was. I put those in there for status points. So here is my bed now. I get my own little bedroom. Actually, it's not little. This is fairly large. I have my fish tank with no fish in it. I need to figure out how that works. Got my builder's license. Let's check out, see what we got going on here. So the different furniture that you put in the game, for those of you who are just kind of coming to it brand new, each one kind of adds something different. So you got furniture that adds stamina. That's where the washing machines kind of come into play, which is why I have so many of them. That's nice. You kind of get these inside of the mines randomly when you go after like the special glowing balls that you can see with your scanner. That you dig down, you can get resources, and on the way to the resources you can find some of these things. Fairly cool. So I got 6 of those. That's how I got those. I didn't have to make them. The fan I found inside one of those as well, but I made the tea tables and I made the fish display. I think I found the small clock as well, and I made all the lamps. Bookshelf you had to buy from a vendor. You can see the stats on those. The chair, leather sofa, the Hello Kitty sofa I found inside of a mine as well. So if you're looking for those items, you can't really get them any other way. And each one of these things, like I said, the defense goes up. So we need a little bit more defense and we need a little bit more health to max that out. However, stamina is fully maxed out. So wall lights. Wall lights are the best way. Attack is not in the game yet, so there's not much I can do about that. And this is just so ridiculous. It's like right in the middle of the path. So let's move some of this around. Okay, we'll pick these things out. I don't want it right in the middle of my... Really wish I could get those out of there all together. Bookshelf. Where's my bookshelf? You're going in my room, buddy. You and the... No, should I... I think I'll leave this guy out here, but we're gonna move him. Yeah, bookshelf. Let's put this down. Normally I would say... Oh, man, the bookshelf looks so small. Looks so... I can't put it next to my bed? Really? Oh, come on. That's an oversight, right? You can't put anything next to it? Well, at least I can have it somewhat close. Like right there will do, if nothing else. That's kind of lame. I wanted it right next to it. Alright, let's put this over here. We're going to spice this place up. It's starting to look good. We need to get some rugs. They do have the option to buy them. We have the option to be able to make them at some point, too. This doesn't really fit along the wall as well as I thought it was. Like, right here would look a lot better than way out here. This looks a little weird. Maybe we should use this like a centerpiece. Out in the middle of the room. Put a chair around it. Get our little Hello Kitty chair over here. Can we put it a little further back? Don't. It's not too bad. I mean, we could put like a couple stools over here, maybe around it. We got our tea set right here. Our tea table. Maybe that's what this thing is missing. It needs some tea over here. Looking a little bit more homely. Let's move this over as well. I guess we'll stick it over here. And these things, I guess they're going to go into my room. They're so ugly, I don't really want to see them every day. So we're going to stick those for now. Until we find something that has better stamina. Because we need the stamina on our guy. Makes doing dungeons possible. Can I not put it this way? Come on. There needs to be a house building item button or something when you want to put things down. You can just go into the house building tutorial button and have access to all that. Well, this definitely is a washateria now. What can I say, guys? I have a lot of clothes and they are very dirty. I get out there in the world, man. It happens. I know, I'm being very anal about something that's fairly ugly. But if I'm going to make it ugly, I'm going to make it look good. Somehow. What do we got? A fan? I mean, I really want that on a stool, and I want to be able to change the size of it a little bit, because this is massive. That's just a big fan. I guess we could try the table again. I didn't really like the way it looked last time I tried putting it on the table. It won't even fit. How about... Oh, yeah, right in here. This is going to be perfect. If I can change the direction that it's going to go. That's what you need right there with all those washers. You got to be able to cool this sucker down. You need to be able to keep nice and cool. And if it turns from like this direction to this direction, kind of blows back and forth, that would really make sense. Alright, what do I got in here? Oh, there's junk. There's a lot of junk in here. Well, we need to take this out because this needs to go outside. It's one of our cooking tables that I brought in. I can throw this in there for now, I guess. Alright, let's... This is my house, though, guys. The lights, they're a thing. They need to be fixed. They need to be moved to different places. I need to put some lights in here, too, so maybe I can spread those out in the future. It just takes a little bit of time. Alright, cooking. Where am I going to put this? It's already dark. All my machines. You know what? We'll go with cooking. Let's go with it right there. There's no reason we need a spot in the middle. So hardened clay, we got all these working. I don't really need any of that stuff right now. So trees. Oh, you know what? We do have... Shit, I put them down, though. The only spots that I can see in the game that are safe... Oh, well, I'm going to fall asleep anyways. 3 a.m. is when it puts you to bed, whether you want to or not. There is no downside, like in Stardew, if you commission is about to expire. Well, if she was there yesterday, we would have turned it in. But, yeah, unlike in Stardew, if you fall asleep outside or something along those lines, you wake up not as refreshed. That tends to make a lot of sense to me. This one doesn't penalize you. So maybe they'll change that, maybe they won't, but I kind of hope that they will. So I've been putting fertilizer on my tree every day, and it has made absolutely no difference. I think maybe just plants are the way to go on that one. So we got 1 skill point. I'm going to pop that up into my attack. We could do attack or delay, and if you want, you can go down the middle tree, which is what I did first, so all your gathering is kind of increased, and now I even get more rares off of my mining. You can only do one or the other, the lumberman or the mining skill. So I did the mining. Let me see maps. She is she's in the school apparently, according to the map, but she's not there. So we might lose a little bit. If we fail on this one, you lose a little bit. This opens at 8, so we gotta wait a minute. But yeah, if you don't complete your commission, not only do you not get the points for doing it, but you lose a little bit in the ranking. And I'm trying to be number 1 this month, so I really don't want that to happen. Let's check it out over here, see what we are. We're still number 1. Dims Wares, 51-18 versus the 43-74. Higgins is almost always number 1. Yeah, he kicks some serious butt. Let's see. Umbrellas, no thank you. 2 jewelry boxes, no thank you. Our town is in need of 2 removable batteries. Those aren't too bad, but they do cost a little bit because you're using the 1 bridge tower and 1 steel beam for building a bridge across the Portia River. We'll need this within 3 weeks, so we're definitely going to take one of these. 1 bridge tower and 1 steel beam. 1 bridge tower, tower and steel beam, tower and steel beam. Community is in urgent need of 6 bronze pipes. No, that's not going to happen. So, bridge towers and steel beams. And let's go check to see if we can actually turn this other commission in. Otherwise, I'm going to get rid of it. There's no reason to hang on to all these crates. Bridge tower and steel beams. Well, I think the steel beams is just going to use iron. We've got a decent amount of that. Bridge tower, though, I'm not sure. I'm trying to rack up my brain here for a second. You better be in here, lady. It's 8 in the morning. Kids are showing up. They want to be taught. She's not in here. Nobody's in here. Where does it say on the map she's supposed to be at? It doesn't. Hey, man, good morning. Hopefully you're having a great day. Let's see. I guess we're gonna get rid of that quest. I hate to do it. Yeah, rep points. Well, thankfully we wouldn't have gotten a lot of rep points for doing that one anyways, so you don't lose a lot. If you do one of like the 2,500 ones and you fail on that, that's gonna make a pretty big dent in your placement. And Higgins never fails as far as I know. Like, he only goes up. Sometimes, albeit very slowly, but he goes up. So, we need bridge towers. Bridge towers. I went the wrong way. Bridge head, bridge body. How do we do a bridge tower? Oh, they're new ones. Okay. Steel plates. Oh, man. Hardened clay. Even worse. And strengthened glass. All of the stuff I don't have a lot of. Let's see. Ironwood planks. You know, we can make it, but we don't have a lot of them. Steel frames ×4. We can make those, but don't actually have a lot of them on our site either. Okay, so let's get the... Let's get the steel plates going. We're going to need 40 steel plates because there's 4 orders for this, and we're going to need to do it 4 times. So, okay, steel plates. Let me get my steel out. carbon steel. Yeah, and we might have enough. So 40 plates. Gotta put a little bit of fuel in here. We'll go with 2 for now. Actually, do I have... I have 27, so we only really need 13 just to break even, but I kind of want a little bit more than just 13, so yeah, we'll keep that going there for a while. Let's put these back, and since we are going to be using a lot of those, let's get these going here real quick. Actually, get them producing here for the first time in the last like 3 or 4 days. We'll get them going with carbon steel rods or bars. All 3 of these. Yeah, I know we're going to need other stuff, so I'm not going to do it with the other 3 on the other side just yet. Nope. Carbon bars. There we go. Alright, so those are going. Let's pick up the plates. We need these. Let me check. What else did we need? Iron wood planks. Iron wood planks. So we're going to need... Oh, great. Where is it at? I'm going to have to get used to my placement over here again. I think we put wood on this side, didn't we? Yep. So ironwood. And we're going to need to put these in... this, actually. Oh, man. Ironwood and mucus. We're going to need another one of these. One is just not enough. Not for this project. I guess we can wait on those. That is the steel beams aspect of the thing. So let's get the hardened clay going at least. Hardened clay required what? Hardened clay was resin, tempering liquid, and soil. Well, we got plenty of soil on us. We got plenty of resin. We just need our dungeon stuff. Dungeon stuff. Where did I put that? No. Last one? No. First one. Yes. Okay, hardened clay done. What else did we need? We needed strengthened glass. So glass plus the tempering liquid in the work table. Glass would be in here. We got 51 of those. Hopefully that's enough. The work table, so way over here. Strengthened glass, there we go. We'll go with 10 for now. So let's put these down. Strengthened glass. We got hardened clay. And we got steel plates. That is actually all we need right there. So let's do it. We can make one. And yeah. Glass. Oh, it's for the light. Ah, these are going to have lights on. That's cool. Just great day. Staying in bed and stuff because of laryngitis. Ah, dude, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear about that. I will prepare for farming, tempering liquid. I'm on that one too. We need 4 bridge towers. That means 64 tempering liquids, 8+. If you're really lucky, Higgins will take one. Yeah, I think I'm going to need a little bit more. I've been using it quite a bit for other stuff, but let's see. Steel plates, clay. We don't have the ingredients to do the clay yet. I think we still have the glass though. So we got hardened glass. We got that. One down, so we can go turn that one in real quick. Let me put the rest of this away. Okay, bronze pipes. We can get the bronze pipes going. Unless I already have them. Bronze pipes would be in the skiver one? No. Stone. Rock. Finished grinding pieces? There we go. So we're going to need more bronze. Let's grab a stack of that. Let's put some fuel into this one. We'll put 2. There we go. Bronze pipes being made. Don't turn in the shower or the tower and beam at the same time. Yeah, you need both 4 times. So planks, I should be making that right now. Bronze pipes and steel frames. Steel frames, steel frames. That was made over here, wasn't it? There we go. So, carbon steel bars. We can go grab a couple more of those and the welding rods. And how many are we going to need per? 4 each. So 16. 16 of those. Where did I put the welding rods? Over here? Yeah, we got them. So 16. We didn't even get the bars, did we? It's carbon, wasn't it? I think it was carbon. Yeah. So 16 of these. We'll do 10, which is the max for now. And then we'll do another 2. Oh, man. The resources are insane. You have no idea how long it took to get those resources as high as they were. That was absolutely mind-boggling that we're going through on this fast. And I think we still need it more over here, so let's get this guy going with carbon, because it's a thing. It's going through fast. These guys, unfortunately, can't do carbon. Or can they? No. Actually, I guess they can. But we're going to need more charcoal, because we just don't have enough on us. Actually, one of these boxes might have charcoal in it. This one has charcoal in it. Thank you. I appreciate the fact that I thought ahead when I put that stuff in there. So let's get this going. Okay, so that should be good. I think we have enough welding rods to finish this up. Let me get rid of these boxes. I don't know why I keep carrying those around. Get out of here, boxes. Okay, so this is good. This is good. Gonna need more bronze pipes. We're making those. What else are we gonna need? Iron wooden planks. So we need another... What is this machine called? Industrial cutter. Let's see what we need to make that. If it's within our budget. Industrial cutter. We need a grinding saw, carbon steel bars. Well, that kind of throws things out the window. And simple circuits. We got the simple circuits. We got the grinding saw. Those are fairly easy to make. Iron bars plus resin and bloodstone. I do have some ironwood planks, but it's only like 4. It's not enough to make it. The civil furnace just can't do welding rods and magnesium. How many bars do I have? I have 3. Any of these done? They kind of are. I hate to use them, but if I can get to 10 here in a second. How many we got? 6. So we'll leave these alone for a moment. We'll run off and we'll go collect our wood. We're going through a lot of wood with the fuel that we just put down there. And we haven't collected wood over here in a few days, so we'll come over here and grab what we have. Might be able to make one of those. Might. I need to make the blades too, so that would give me something to do. Hey Octo, how you doing, man? This is a little game that I've been greatly enjoying called My Time at Portia. It's like a... Have you ever played... Oh, man. Harvest Moon, or I'm thinking of the other one now. I kept forgetting the name of it. Stardew Valley. If you ever played either one of those, you'll kind of recognize what this game is all about. I'm hoping Higgins doesn't take any of those commissions, though. I know you guys mentioned that if you're extremely lucky. I don't find that lucky just because I want all that money. I want it all for myself. I just upgraded my house. Pretty much emptied out every penny I had. Actually, I had to upgrade my property before I could upgrade my house. And now the next property over here for sale is $30,000. And I would love to be able to redo all of this all over again. I'm just teasing. Actually, I kind of do. Like, it might be a little sick, but like, I am kind of looking forward to being able to do that. Alright, tempering liquids are being used in that. So we need my gems. Where did I put my gems? Oh, God. Things are all over the place. Gems. And we need to build grinding saws. 2 of them. 2 grinding saws. Grinding saws, carbon steel bars, and simple circuits. Simple circuits. That would be you. Stardew Valley, yeah. And if there's one done on the other side, that, yes, will give us the 10th one that we need. So let's put this sucker down. Grinding. Yes, please. And circuits. Booyah. Not really going to fit into the whole theme of where I have stuff, but we can at least stick it over here on this side. So let's load it up with a little bit of fuel, not too much. And we are going to go with ironwood planks, which we need mucus. Mucus and or wood. Mucus is in this box. And wood is in this one. So ironwood. There we go. 10 in that one. How you doing over here with bronze? Not too shabby. We'll go ahead and top you off. Steel plates. Gonna need... I think we're gonna need more than 10, right? We're gonna need... at least 20 more. No, we made one already, right? Yeah, we did make one already, so we don't need 20 more. We need 30 more. And how many you got going in here? You got 7, so I need enough for 3 more of those. And we are completely out of those bars, actually, so let me go ahead and put this stuff away that I don't need. Extra wood. Go in the wood storage. We're going to hold on to this because we do need to make a few more of these. This stuff can go in my plank storage. I actually took those out so we could upgrade my house, and I forgot to put them back in there. Same thing with these. That was for the house. We will keep 30 though, because we are making those pipes. Almost forgot about that. Okay, how you guys doing? Everything seems to be going fairly well. We still need, was it 2 more of these? Yeah, but that's going to be reliant on those bars. Man, so much resources. Here we go. We're going to top these off here in a second, too. Do I not have enough? There we go. Now, one thing I have noticed about these is not only do they use less fuel, these tier 3 ones, they use less fuel, they make them faster. So if you're still using like a tier 1 or a tier 2, like I am over here, it's actually in your interest, if you got the resources and you're making things like I am at this scale where you need them, where you don't want to wait like a week to get all this done, because it will take you a while if you're doing it with just like one of these. To have the tier 3, you get a lot more out of your, more bang for your buck, really, out of doing it that way. That should be enough there. And we will top this, maybe? We have 20, and this needs to be at least 30, so we need at least 3 more out of this. But we don't have the resources. I guess let's wait on that. Let's see if we can build another one of those frames. That might be a better uses of our time. 5 and 30? Yeah, so we got one more. How many frames did you need? You have 12 now, right? Was it 3 or 4? I think it was 4 apiece. Yeah, it was 4 apiece. So 16. Because we're going to need to do this 4 times. So a lot more. That's the way I'm looking at that one. But the industrial furnace takes up twice the space. It does, but I guess the way to look at it is you're using up more space, but you're using up less resources, which means energy and stamina. And that's usually a good thing. Like, you want to create less work for yourself overall every day. And when you wake up in the morning, these things are done. Like, you don't have to wait another day, 2 days, 3 days for everything to be finishing, which is fantastic. So we don't have very much time left in the day. So we're just going to chop a few trees down. As you guys can see, I was using about 40 to 60 wood for each one of those furnaces. So we're going to be burning through those really fast here in a bit. So we'll go ahead and snag a whole bunch of these while we got the time. Of course, I'm using a tier 4 axe, so I'm chopping these things down in one swing. And I have my skill set maxed out when it comes to, or very close to maxed out when it comes to harvesting trees. Actually, the one overall that I chose was a stone, so we'd get the gems more often. Hardwood and the ironwood are something that I guess maybe I'll regret later on down the road when I need more of it. But early on in the game, you don't really need it. And I think you can reset your skills. Somebody was telling me I could reset them for like 1,000 goals, you know, in the... Is it the doctor's office or something, I think, is where you go to reset that? So if we ever kind of need to change gears and we need less gems and we need more wood, that's still an option. Tier 1 furnace takes up 2 slots. Tier 2 furnace takes up 3. 3 tier takes up 4. Yeah. Got some guy running around here at night. I do want to see more with the storyline when it comes to what these guys are doing out here in the world. Most of the time, everybody kind of goes to the exact same spot. You'll see Gus come out here and do his painting, which is kind of nice to know where they might be at certain times of the day. They have their habits. That's kind of cool too. But, you know, I kind of like to see them explore the land, or every once in a while, if you wait too long, maybe some of the people pair off and they actually start dating one another, or maybe they won't actually get married, but they go out on a date, and so you'll see them out here on a picnic or something like that. You can kind of talk to the two of them. It makes the world feel more alive when you add things like that and less static. Right now, like I said, they're pretty much in the same spot every day. So, you know, it's kind of Groundhog's Day feel all over again, which is a great movie. Doesn't really always make for the greatest gameplay, but it's a little bit more like Majora's Mask for those of you who are Zelda fans, and you know, you live the same day again and again. You could memorize where people were going to be and the patterns they take. I actually followed the mailman around in that game probably more than I did anything else. I was just 100% sure he had something he was going to give out if you could like snag his mail or something. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking back then, but I thought I'd get a heart out of it. Never got anything. It was just a waste of time. But I memorized his path. I knew where he'd be and when he was delivering stuff. And the animals in this game are so cute. It's kind of a shame to have to kill them for the items they drop. I mean, look at that, guys. It's a llama, and he's a rainbow one. It's just... There's Gus. He probably just got done painting. He's a little bit of a prep. I won't lie. He's very uppity on himself. He feels, you know, things are beneath him. There was a quest that I got to do in this game where, like, items were going missing. And it actually ended up being the bandy rats. The bandits and rats mixed together. That were stealing everything from inside town. His lamp was one of like 6 items that got stolen during that whole event. And when I went back to the people who had their items stole from them, everybody was happy to get their items back. You know, even one guy had 1 shoe, not 2 shoes, but 1 shoe that was missing, and he was happy to get that back. Gus, on the other hand, was like, "Oh, this thing's dirty. I don't want it anymore." And the description said it looked quite expensive. So, like, that's the kind of person you're dealing with. Is it's a little dirty. Rather than clean it, I'll just buy a new one. A little bit of a punk, I think, in some aspects. But he's never rude, which is more than I could say for Higgins. Higgins is your competition in this game. He's the other builder that wants all the jobs for himself. I seriously think we need to do a quest to find him a girlfriend. And then maybe he won't be the competition anymore. And then we will be the guy that builds everything. But until that happens, he is there every morning at 8 o'clock when the commission building opens. And he is challenging you. He'll actually go into the building and see what is on the board. And depending on what he likes, he'll grab one of those kind of randomly. Sometimes he picks a really good one that's worth a lot of money, and other days he picks really small ones, which kind of sucks when you're first starting out and you don't have access to all these machinery. Yeah, you want the small ones. Those are your bread and butter, and he'll snag one of those occasionally, and it's just, yeah, kind of blows. All right, let's get this stuff in here and out of my way. Oh man, this is gonna be a lot harder with not memorizing where everything goes now. Food. No. There we go. We'll throw these in there too, because I just want to get that stuff off me. And the cocoon stuff, that goes over here in the skipper, yep. Alright, let's see if we got enough done today. Bronze pipes, we're going to keep making those. Steel plates, we'll take you. We'll take you as well. Steel bars, we'll fill these back up in a little bit, but I'm not too worried about getting these going. They're gonna be going for another 11 hours, so unless we leave. And you happen to finish right as I snagged you. Okay. Guesses are disposable society formed into... It's dirty, buy a new one. I'll call him Disgusting. Yeah, that actually is a pretty good name for him, man. Iron planks. Iron planks, I almost forgot you. My friends. Are those times for real life or game time? They're in-game time, so about 1 second is a minute in game time. A little bit less, I think, actually. But you kind of get the idea on that. Let's build a steel beam. Let's put what we need down here, actually. So, you're supposed to go in a crate anyways. I don't know why I got you out. Pipes, yes. Aha, baby. Booyah. Gotcha. I need 7 iron planks. Do we have enough? No, we actually used like all the iron planks we had. So this definitely needs to be making more. That sucks. It's only gonna make like one set a day. No, this one is almost done. Actually has about an hour left on it. Let's go turn in the commission that we have, and then we can set that one to... look how cute that little bridge looks, though. It's actually a lot bigger, as you guys saw when I was building it, but it looks so cute when he's holding it in his hands. Like a little model. A little bit bigger than a little model, though. We can't pick that one up yet until we turn this in. Sure, you have to wait 22 hours for some steel bars, then you can just pay 500 for gems and buy the process. Yeah, if it was one of those types of games, that actually would be the way it works. But yeah, you don't know, like, I mean, it could be like 4 minutes is an hour in game. There's different ratios that people do in there. Not too shabby. Dude, I worked my butt off for... Actually, I didn't. I had most of it in the bank. 2,600! Oh, yes. If we can do that 4 times without Higgins, my arch nemesis, snagging any of these commissions, we'll be good. Well, we won't be 30,000 good, but we'll be close. Alright, let's grab it. Wait, what was on that? I'm over here looking at the other commissions. Urgent need of water storage. I can't really pass that up. I want it. Okay, we'll do it. Alright, water storage. It's gonna be a thing. It's because I'm here and I'm bored. Well, here I was thinking you guys were enjoying the game. It's a beautiful looking game, too. Make sure you take some time and stop and just watch the scenery. There's a hot air balloon that is supposed to be coming into the game at some point. They kind of mentioned it when the mayor was talking last time I heard him, so that might be here soon. We actually get to do a hot air balloon ride, which would be absolutely fantastic. All right, let's get this refilled up. It's getting close to empty. There you go. Wood. Carbon steel. We're out of iron ore. Well, that we could probably fix, I think. Iron ore. Iron. Ooh. Oh no. We're actually out of iron ore. How much? I'm at 2? That's not good. That's not good at all. Hold on one second. Check my phone here. Alright, good. It's only 4:30. I gotta head to work at 6. Alright, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of mining here if we run out of materials before we finish doing everything that we're doing. That, I wasn't counting on that. I did actually a lot of mining not too long ago, and I thought I had enough to last for a while. So, ironwood. Let's get that in there. Bronze. How you doing over here, my friend? Okay. So let's check. What do we got that we can do? Hardened clay, we have 8, don't we? We have 10, and we're going to need a lot more, so what am I missing on that one? Why is that one not going? Tempering liquids. Okay, so we do got a little bit of that, I think. No. Ah, come on. Where you at? There we are. So we got 10, and we need, what was it, 8? So 8, 16, 24. Go ahead and do another 8 for now. I like how he carried the DD stops and the watermill. It's already 4:30. Well, 11:30 in Europe is definitely earlier. Okay, so we can... Oh, man, I'm so low. You were not kidding on that tempering liquids. That's going to be a problem. All right, let's get this down here. I think it was tempered glass and something like this, wasn't it? Glass, steel plates. Steel plates. How many steel plates do I got? 27. Oh, yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. Build it. Isn't it? Oh, that's just regular glass. I need the tempered kind. Steel plate. Hardened clay. Alright, one down. 2 more of those to go. So planks, iron woods. I don't think I have enough planks on me. No, those are still being made. I could do another tower if only I had the clay, which I don't. So let's do a few more. We have 9 of those, and we need how many? Of the cages, we need 3 more, so 4, 8, 12. We need 12 more, and I have 9. And we are done with those. The rest can go into plates down the road, but like this, let's put those away for now. Get one less thing in our inventory to hold on to. We could put the gems away too. I don't think I'm using those for anything. I think I took those out for the blades, I believe. Where did I even have these in? Oh my god. My storage is a mess. Is this it? I think this is where I had my gems in here. Yeah. Yeah, my gems were in here. Slime, I don't think I needed either. Also, at Steam launch on January 24th, the drop rate of Tempering Liquid was 25%. 25% of how much they are now. So your 80 liquids would have been 20 liquids when I farmed for the bridge. It took me ages. I bet, dude, that would have been ridiculous. Some of the stuff in the game drops really commonly. It's not rare. That's what I'm getting at. And some of it is super ridiculous to find. Carbon steel. Pipes. Planks. Alright, planks. How many more of those do I need before we can build this sucker? Oh, we got 4 and we need 7. We might get that before the day's out. It was the same for the small circuit boards and chips. I got a lot of those now. Yeah, they definitely increased the drop rate on those if those are rough to get. Wooden planks, frames, and bars. Yeah, I got one down. Computer circuits. I think that was also for the stuff that I was working on. Mucus. Is mucus used on anything? It's used on this, yeah. So, how many are we making? We're making 7 here and 9 over there. And we need 3 more of these, so we need 21. That's 16. 20. So, 1 more on one of these. So, this one's 9 or 7. Let's go ahead and add just 1 to that. That way, these will get done around the same time. Pipes. How many more pipes do we need? We have 17 pipes, and we need 18. So, yeah, by the time this is, like, there it is, that we have all the pipes we need. And we already have the steel frames going. Strength and glass, we're going to need to build 2 more of these, so we need a total of 4 of that, which we have 6, so we're good on those. We need steel plates. We need 2 more of these, so we need 20, and we're at 17. So one of these things needs to be switched over to do another 3. of the steel plates, but we don't have space for it. And you can't really add anything behind it, so you can't have like a queue, 7 of these, 6 of these, 4 of those. Like, you just have to have one item on there at a time. You have any idea how to get nitrate? Oh, you bring up a sore subject, man. I had a tree out here, right here where the house wanted to expand to, and it was a nitrate tree. You can grow it. It takes like forever to grow. Maybe there's faster ways to get them to grow. Now all I got is my apricot tree over here in the corner, which I guess is going to be nice. But yeah, there's other ways you can get it. You can get them inside the dungeons as well, randomly off of mobs. But if you can grow the tree, ideally that would be the way to go, I think. Let's see, do I have any of the nitrate ones on me? There we go. The nitra tree seed. All seasons, fully grown after 12 days and can harvest. Takes 12 days to fully grow and then like another 9 to produce anything. Didn't actually get to see it produce. It was like 3 days shy of producing and we had to cut it down. You can get nitrate from the trees, as he said. Also, you can get it from the rocks in the hazardous waste source coring, but never get it in the queue. Use fertilizer, speeds it up. I've been using fertilizer on it. It didn't seem like it was making any difference. At least not on my apricot tree over here. I put fertilizer once every day, and it didn't seem like it ever made it happier. A little red symbol on the outside always looks like a little frowny face to me, but it's going. Definitely going. I guess we just have to wait. Come on, pieces of wood. We don't need a lot more. What do we have? We have 6 and we need 7? 7. So as soon as this one's done, we'll be able to make this thing right here. So let's go ahead and get that going. Doesn't like the fact that I use a remote and a joystick for a mouse and keyboard. There we go. One more. Can we turn it in? Is it too late? It might not be too late. Higgins, you better not steal my commissions. Oh, it produces more? Alright. Well, then this thing should do rather well for us when it finally... Oh, it's the wrong building. I don't know why I was coming here. Because Antonio there... He's so sexy. Is this, oh, Albert. Is this a festival? Not too shabby. Give me my money. Can we go inside? I guess we can. I think it's going to start at 9. We did miss the festival, even though we told ourselves like 12 times we weren't going to miss it. Alright, one more down. Alright, let's sit and wait. 1900. Maybe this is when this one should start. 21st. Yeah, we missed the other one. That sucks. 2 days ago. We got wrapped up. We got wrapped up in the commission. You got to make time for these things, guys. It's actually pretty cool. I've only been to one so far. They have it every month. This is like the 3rd month of my playthrough here. And they drop presents from the sky. The mayor gets inside one of the hot air balloons, and they throw presents that people have made throughout the town. So I got flowers, I think, the first year. I got a book. There's, you know, you can get anything in those things. Everybody's running around trying to grab them, so you got to, like, push your way to the front of the line, and then make sure you come to a complete stop and hit the A button, which is on the joystick. Gale, are you going to do anything, dude? You're going to stand there all proud like, though, man. Look at that. Look at this sucker. He's looking good. And I swear I recognize the voice. Listen to this right here, guys.
I hope Portia can be more prosperous under my guidance and become the model city in the Free Cities Alliance.
I think that is the guy from the movie Robots. If you guys remember that with Robin Williams, where he, not him, but the other guy, he goes to town, like a big city like New York or something, and he's trying to make his way there. They're all robots, obviously. This guy, what is his name, like Orwell or something? He's a big, giant roly-poly of a robot, and he was doing like the domino set. He sounds exactly like that guy. So I'm gonna have to look it up and see if that's the same voice actor or not. Other festivals are still WIP as far as I know. Well, occasionally this guy will announce news in the middle of town. And if you show up and you actually walk up to this area from a little further away, you can see everybody standing here. It will go into like a cutscene. But yeah, it looks like this one might still be a work in progress. It's Sunday. On Sunday, they all meet up at the campsite. Nothing special. All right. This ain't nothing going on here today. Let's go back and make sure our stuff is working right. I think we're going to hold off on any more carbon steel bars. Not that we really have a choice. But we are going to hold on to these bars so as soon as this is done. One more left on that one. What are we waiting for on the first one? Steel plates we got, so we just need these. And now that we got them, we can do this. Right? We still had a little bit left over. 8! That's exactly what we needed. 8 bars. So let's do some of this tempered glass here. Get another bridge tower done before the end of the night. Suckers. So we need 1 more of those. So we're going to need 3 more plates, 8 more clay. 8 more clay. Yeah, we're going to have to make more. And soil. We need a little bit of soil. Actually, let's get this off of my bar so I can see what I'm doing. Soil is probably in this one. Well, it would be if I had any soil left. And I can't believe soil is going to be the thing that trips us up. You gotta be kidding me. I don't have any soil. Unbelievable. Alright, well. Yeah, man, you can get that from mining, but we still got time. We still got a little bit of time. Let's get up there and see if maybe we can mine a little bit today. Use some of our energy before the day is fully out. I don't mind wasting a little bit of money. And what I mean by wasting the money is you get 7 days of unlock when you come into one of these mines. That is a 7 to 7, so, you know, Sunday to Sunday kind of thing. If you unlock it at, you know, the end of the day at like 7, let's go to a new floor just to make sure. 300, that's okay. Yeah, you're gonna lose the day, I guess, is the way to phrase that. But we got energy, and I don't want to waste it, so we'll just come in here and mine anything and everything that we can see really quick. We're not gonna be too picky, but we'll get iron if we can. Come on, baby, get it, get it. Now, those of you who have not come in here before, there's more to this area than we're showing right now. You can turn on your goggles that you'll see the guy is wearing, and it will show you special items like this one right here that is hovering in the sky that we're not going to pick up just yet. As soon as we move, we should automatically pick those things up, but right now we're just snagging whatever we can, hopefully getting a little bit of soil if we get lucky. Getting a little bit of lead ore. Lead ore is used in a few ingredients. Oh, there's a couple of things right there, actually. There we go. We got some soil. Multiple soil. Oh, so we just need to dig regular dirt. We don't even need to be going after anything special. Just regular dirt. My normal rocks out. Well, that's what we're going after then. It's kind of hard to pass up the ore, though. Like, you know, that's usually when I come in here, that's what I go after more than anything. Like, I want the iron, I want the tin or the copper in a tier 1. Can't believe I'm actually going after soil. And we might have to do a dungeon rather quick, too, and see if we can come up with some tempering liquids. I think we might be short, like 1 or 2. 3 a.m. is coming closer. We are digging one of the deepest, straightest holes I have ever dug. Usually I don't move straight down like this. I tend to move at an angle, go where the resources are. I don't think we're going to get rid of all our energy, though. We still got a lot. Especially since I put points into the fact that I use less energy for mining. I do get more results back, though. So if you guys are watching me getting all this stuff, and you're wondering why you don't get, like, the data disk or the sand as much, it could be the fact that some of this stuff is considered rare. We've already hit the end. Like in Minecraft, you can't really go any deeper down. Let's use our jetpack. We'll go over here and snag some of these. Large iron bucket. We got a spring. What else do we got in here? Steel cable. Alright, let's push it. We got 15 seconds. Just going down again. Oh, wow. Just discovered a new gem. Nice. What kind of gem did you get, man? I have yet to go to the desert region, so if you're way over there, I'm kind of envious, actually. Alright. Let's get these bars. Rubies, you find them in the Wasteland region. The Wasteland. I guess that's over by the dungeon, right? I haven't mined over there too much. Ooh, yes. What did we need? We needed steel plates, and we needed 3? Let's do 2 here, and 1 on the other side. That way we can get them a little faster. Next to the sewage. Next to... Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do... steel beam? Can you sleep for multiple days in a row? I believe you can. I don't think there's any hindrance to you choosing when you want to go to bed. The downside to that is you're going to lose out on those days. You're not going to get your energy back and, you know, all that, that stuff you might want. What am I missing on here? Steel frames and bronze pipes. Because there's always stuff to do. Like, you can go... get inside some dungeons. Frame, come on, get it in there. Alright, let's go turn these in. Yeah, you can do some dungeons and get some dungeon loot. You can go do some mining in the mines. You have to pay for that weekly. Like 200-300 gold to get access to it for 1 week. So when you do get access to it, you tend to... I don't know why I keep coming into the shop for this quest. It's the one right next door. You tend to go in there for like 4 or 5 days straight and just get everything you can possibly get. You can go out harvesting wood and stone. You go off exploring. You go kill creatures and get loot off of them. Like I was just saying, there's no shortage of things to take up your time. Let's do it, guys. One more. Higgins didn't snag it, and I don't think he did. I think I might have missed the water storage one. No, I still have it. I still have the water storage. Did he take it? Oh, darn you, Higgins. You suck, Higgins. I hate you. I hate your face, man. All that work, and we don't even have to do it anymore. Should have been faster. If only, guys. If only I was a little faster. Got here early in the morning. At 8 sharp. He probably still would have snagged it. But I did waste like 1 day in there. So if you give that guy even a little bit. Okay, wow, you can't place bombs. I haven't tried the bombs yet. They are in the game, but I haven't given them a shot. Ah, Higgins, I hate you. Let's get rid of any excess stuff we got in here. Stone. So close, guys. So close to being able to do what we wanted to. Just try. That's why I wanted the nitro, but it doesn't work. At least not in the mines. Dungeon loot, right? Dungeon loot. Glass. Let's put this away. Yeah, that looks good. All that, all those resources. Actually, let's take a look before I put everything away and see what the water tower, water storage, 15 iron wood, copper pipes, and iron bars. Iron wood. Which I already have on me, sweet. Copper pipes, unfortunately, not the bronze ones. That would be in the finished grinder parts, yeah. So we'll put those in there. And the other thing is iron bars. Well, iron bars we have over here. And that's 2,500 right there, guys. Super simple to do. You can do it rather early in the game, and it's just amazing money. Like, why not? Let's put these away. We'll put these away as well. Plates. Let's go ahead and snag these in here. Glass, we're going to go ahead and throw in here too, just because it's kind of made in the same area. Finished grinder parts. Yeah, we're going back in here. And the wood can go back over here. And we'll worry about the rest of the storage in a little bit. Let me actually throw these in here real quick too, guys. Now that I'm not going to need them. Heartbreaking. Apparently I already had 5 in there too, which is kind of embarrassing that I didn't see that they were sitting there the whole time. Need to slow it down a little bit. Look at my ingredients. Look at what I have. Maybe Higgins wouldn't have beat me then. I think he probably still would have. I think you would have had to have already known this was coming and had the stuff ready. Yeah. Oh, we already looked at that. There's nothing on there we want. Alright, so we lost about 2,000, I think, is what we were getting for each one of those, but we got 2,500 there, so not horrible. We're already at 10,000 again, which is pretty nice. We just need to wait a day, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to unload everything I don't absolutely need on me into a chest somewhere, and then we will go do a dungeon. We'll get a little bit more loot, maybe even some more of those cans that we need. Alright, tempered glass. This goes into parts, right? Mucus. This is where I was putting, yeah, from disgusting beetles. Sand. We don't really need on us. We can put over here as well. Dirt. Yeah, we can put the dirt away. And these parts, they need to go into a container somewhere. Where do I have my... I have just like regular storage. This is my regular storage from now on. And power nodes, I kind of don't want to put those away. I kind of want to keep those on me. Yeah, so we're gonna go like this. Actually, no, we're going back. There was apple slices in here, and if we're gonna go do this early on, I think apple slices would be kind of good to take with us. We could do it multiple times. Yeah, I was thinking the bomb is going to be for a quest that they give you down the road where, obviously there's going to be like it could be anything, but I think it's going to be like a landslide or there's going to be a rock blocking a tunnel and they're going to want you to get inside of it and you're going to need the bomb to blow it up. But I'm hoping that once you get inside the first time blowing something up, then after that you have access to do it from then on. Like, you can use the bombs yourself. That would be kind of a cool addition. It'd be a little bit more like Zelda, but there ain't nothing wrong with emulating Zelda. Zelda did so many things right. If you want to take a book out of their, or take a page out of their book, I should say, then, by all means, go for it. Zelda borrowed from Assassin's Creed on the last one. They created those little towers, and again, Assassin's Creed probably borrowed from somebody else down the road that I'm just not familiar with. But okay, it's part of the ingredients section, so it makes sense. I still would love to see it actually being used as not just an ingredient. Masked fiends. So I got 1,185 hit points, and that's without my house being 100% maxed out as far as the equipment that I can put inside of them. So might have been able to get closer to 1,200 if I put the extra items in there. Somebody else was telling me they were at 13 fully maxed out. Actually, we're gonna go for it. We got the extra time, I think. Got a valve. Well, not exactly what I was hoping for. Valves are useful, though. I'm not gonna put those things down. We're gonna need them. The rock by the water and the cliff by the boss area. Not guaranteed, though. It's probably just like a super rare drop off those things. Makes sense, though, that you would get stuff off of rocks that were found in a more dangerous area as far as a gamer, developer point of view. As far as like nature goes, I'm not quite sure why those rocks would have something special unless, they were like a lighter shade of gray maybe, or a darker shade of gray. Something that you could tell that maybe they have other stuff inside of them. Or, maybe down the road they can kind of expand upon the lore of the world and say, like, that used to be a mine. Because maybe the rocks don't even need to look different, as long as you kind of give people a clue as to the fact that, resources might be found available in those areas. Especially if it's rare. It's just going to be one of those hard things for people to naturally come across. And if you're going to make them use it in the game, you probably want to let them know where they can find it, at least in some roundabout way. Maybe not directly, but I just got some later on, but it's pretty rare. Well, there you go, buddy. That fire guy is really wrecking my combo attacks. And if they're gonna add, like, you have rolling in here, you have the dodging skill. You can hit the left mouse button, or not left mouse button, left bumper. If you're gonna do through the rolling, maybe if you want to do a little bit more complicated combos, throwing in the fact that you can hit like the different buttons instead of just kind of spamming the attack button and doing your, you know, dun dun, and then like your little swing that does about 40% of the creature's damage. You'll see it right here. He does his three regular attacks, and then he does his little swingy move right there. Maybe giving me more than that would be kind of cool. Change up the combat a little bit. Or, you know, again, take out of a page in quite a few different games out there. Zelda would be one of them for sure, but giving you the ability to kind of charge up one of your attacks. Zelda does the very notable little 360 when he charges his up. But I've seen other ones do like a jump slam. You got like a jab that they could do. So, I mean, they don't have to go down straight up, like emulating what Zelda's doing. But, you know, something along the charge up would be nice. So you can go into combat, at least with a big hit. And it would stop you from rolling. So you'd have to decide, do I roll into combat or... I'm at level 30. I think that is max, actually, or maybe not. I think overall it would just add variety to a system that is kind of fun to begin with, but as you do more and more of these grinds in the dungeons, it becomes very commonplace. I got tempering liquid already. Come on, red rat. I'd like to hear a little bit of the lore, too, on some of these creatures. Like, the rats, they kind of make sense, you know, they got bigger as time went on, they're eating, like, weird stuff, like, whatever, that makes sense. These masked fiends, like, what are they? Like, are they the ones, the same thing with these imps? Are they the humans that continue to live underground and got exposed to radiation? Are they creatures that maybe reproduced with humans, and that's the unbelievable, horrible offshoot of a human and a rat, or, you know, who knows what that could be. It looks pretty disgusting, so I'm thinking there's a rat involved in there somehow. Bandy rat. Stealing people's stuff. There's not always a chest in here either. Most of the time there's not. Alright, last little thing. And we got here with most of our life intact, which kind of rare. We usually don't get here with full life. Yeah, we're gonna do this, guys. Dodge it! Dip, duck, dodge. Yeah, we never get these. We just straight up melee it. Going down, dude. Well, we did have a decent amount of life a minute ago. Oh! What? Let's get some money. And we get some more food. Well, we'll be using that shortly. What do we got? Some simple circuits, some more data disk. 32 more gold. And that is everything in here. 106 kill streak. Very nice. Let's do it again. Let's go ahead and eat a few of these slices. Oh, they started me on this one. This actually was the roughest level for me to beat on one of the missions I did. I came in here with very little life, and I died after killing the first 3 rats in this zone. So I killed this one, and no, actually the first 4. I forgot there was another one up here. This one. Nope, that's it. Yeah, just the first 3. And by the time I got up here to the top, because when you kill those guys, you get a little bit of time. By the time I got up here to the top and started fighting this guy, there was only 4 seconds left on the clock. It's horrible. I actually ended up beating the level, but it was the worst match I think I had trying to get through here. Every fight, I was like, oh, this is going to be the end. This is going to be the end. I got plenty of life. I got plenty of energy, but we ain't going to finish it. And that level went on forever. As you can see, they kind of just mix and match the different pieces together. Like, this could have gone on to another piece, but they cut it short. I think that one was like a 6 or 7 long piece with, 4 seconds left on the clock almost the whole time. Little stressful. This is the worst. This has gotten easy, man. My defense of that house being a tier 2 has made this almost, I kind of hate to say it because it's going to jinx me, but it's almost a walk in the park. Alright, layer 3 already. You can kill the yeah, any of the boxes and stuff like that will give it to you. If there's boxes there to kill, they don't always have something on the map. Some of these are very fruitless. Oh, come on. That guy got hit by it. We all saw it. It's not cops and robbers. Be like, you didn't get me? No, I got you, punk. Got a nice crit on that one, too. 100 and something. It looked like 131. It'd be cool if they threw a little bit more variety in there. Not more maps, not more sections, but the sections changing it just slightly. A door being on the left versus the right. Having a different color. It's a very easy and simple, cheap as well. Like, you don't really need to spend a lot of money on that to change the color of the scenery to give a different feel. Small silicone chip. I guess I have you guys to thank for playing this early access. Or super early access, so you can work out all the kinks for me. And I can come in here and just rack up all this stuff. Alright, layer 3 done. Still poisoned. I know they give you antidotes in here, and I guess I probably should be using them, but I've been saving them just in case they're used in anything else down the road. Let's do it. Really? You're not dead? I thought you died. Oh, buddy. Gotta stop falling in there. That water is so poisonous. Now, I know there's chests that I'm missing in there. I've never actually been able to do that area with a decent amount of time. I didn't look at what I had on that last one. Might have been able to do it that time, actually, but first couple of times I actually explored around in there. Not only did I fall off of the platforms a lot, because I suck at platform games, but I couldn't find anything. Couldn't find the exit. So now when I do it, I just kind of rush through it. Always go to the left. It seems like it gets you out. Ah, crap. I might die here. Yeah, 53. If anybody gets a decent crit on me. That's alright. We can come out here and die to the main guy, and then he will give us a renewed life right here at the beginning. And we won't really lose that much time. I think we'll start this one with... Oh, really? You're not going to kill me one shot? I think we'll start with like 45 seconds. No, a minute and 21 seconds versus a minute and 35. I could have swore I rolled out of that one. One more set of hits on him. There you go, little dude. Give me all your stuff. Got more food. 87 energy. It's hard to know how much we're going to need on the next one. Let's see. I guess we'll eat 2 of those. 171 should be a good start. It's too late to do a tier 4. It's too late to do a tier 3, so I guess we're going with a tier 1. Probably didn't need to drink or eat those food if this is going to be the case. It's 219. Wow. Killed that guy in like 2 hits. No time limit, man. This is the way to do things. Nice and relaxing. Oh, yeah. It totally reminds me of Zelda when he does that. But he's making a big deal about a computer, a disk, or a data disk, when they're not that big of a deal anymore. You find those all over the place. I actually get those just digging in regular dirt. Yeah, let's see. What's this one gonna be? There's a chest over here, isn't there? Well, no chest to speak of. Probably being able to open these from the side is not what they intended. Being a little careless with my life. That's alright, guys. We got this. Gonna die. Again, Zelda is a primary example of how a few extra weapons in here would be kind of a cool little thing for the range guys. You know, they always had their boomerang, which would allow you to stun the enemy. Having something, maybe not, stunning sounds fantastic actually, if they had something you could throw at the enemy to stun them. Even if it was like little bombs or something, little smoke bombs that you had to make and then replenish every so often, or you found them in the dungeons as well. That would be kind of cool. I'd be okay with that. It'd be really nice if it was something you didn't have to make all the time and replenish, but this game is a little bit, just a little bit about crafting, so I could definitely see them going down that route and giving you smoke bombs. Because some of these guys, they hit you, like you can dodge them obviously, but they hit you before you even get to them. I'd love to be able to return the favor. And if they go down like bombs or even potions, potions would be the way to do it. Because then you could use like the venom that you're getting off of these guys, which maybe they already have another use for them, but you could use the venom that you're getting off of these guys to make poison bombs. And then you could throw in, instead of just spots where there's like, oh, here's 3 enemies, you could throw in like 5 or 10 enemies in a single spot, made for those area effect explosions that you could throw down. Something that you could throw down, maybe catch them all on fire, or poison them, or like there's so many different effects out there that you might even be able to freeze them if there's something that you find in the game that has like a freezing effect on it. The sewage is just too repetitive and monotone, especially when you need 80 tempering liquids or so. I agree. That's what I'm saying. Like, just change up the color. It doesn't always have to be green. You could make it lava, right? I mean, I get that you're in a sewer, but you're going into a dungeon, which is a pre-constructed world that doesn't really fit anywhere else in the world, is the way I look at it. Something that would be better for the dungeon, instead of choosing what level you want to go down to, is making it an actual dungeon. Make a level floor, or, you know, level 1 floor, then a level 2 and a level 3. And when you come into it, you always have to do the first one, and then you can go down to the second one. The first one's pretty quick and pretty easy. You can bust through that with not too much energy expended. Wow, I'm actually using a lot more energy on this one than I did on the fourth dungeon. Dude, he got me. Lost my train of thought there. But yeah, I mean, if you made it where... Let's see if we can get... Oh, yeah, there's no time limit. All right. That you had to go through the entire dungeon. It'd be a little bit more of a chore, but you'd have to plan ahead. You'd have to bring some dried apple crisp with you or something for the stamina. You'd have to know that you need to clear out your entire inventory because you're going down to the 4th floor and it's going to take a while to get there, and there's going to be a lot of bad guys and you're going to need health potions, and like you'd stock up for it. And I think that would be a lot better of an option than just, oh, I click on it and I'm already there. I bet they'll add some other dungeons later. I don't think sewers will be the only one. Oh, yeah, for sure. I don't think sewers will be the only one either. But they kind of already did add a couple of other dungeons. They're just part of the main quest line. Like, when you go in, you attack the rats. I haven't been able to go back into that area since I've killed those rats. And I would really love to go inside that cave. It was really well done. There was pots and pans and, you know, a theme and environment all of its own, and I have not yet to explore it as fully as maybe I would want to. And I bet you more than anything, they could just tell you, hey, rats moved back in. We need you to go clear them back out every once in a while. You know, almost like an adventurer's guild. You got your commission. And yeah, this is more of a building game, so the fighting is kind of a secondary or even like a third aspect to the game. Even though it takes up a lot of your time, actually, so that you can build the stuff that you want. And they could have like an adventurer's guild that requires you to go kill 15 of this monster or 20 of that monster, and you could make a little bit of money that way, as well as, you know, get some loot that you actually need. kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy in that regard, having an adventurers guild. Really cool. And they even, as you did more and more with Final Fantasy, that would be cool if they did it on here too. They gave you information on where you could find creatures that were not as common as everything else. So, like these guys right here, these guys are straight out of Final Fantasy, man. Even with the eyeglasses and kind of silly nature, I could see them being in a series like that. So if they had like a big mama bird that once you've killed 1,500 of these peacocks at a certain time of the night, he'll pop out and just spank your butt, and there's like a big reward for him. I'd like that, actually. I like that a lot. That's, you know, something I've very much enjoyed in Final Fantasy. Any letters? No letters today. Hopefully Higgins finished off his stuff in there. All right, we got 38 of these after just doing I guess 3 dungeons. I mean, we did the floor number 4 twice and the floor number 2 once, so not too horrible. Let's go ahead and drop everything that we don't need that is dungeon related. But granted, I did get all of this in the dungeon, but I find that there are certain places I like to put things, like my body parts. That's food. Body parts I like to put over here. Sulfates as well. Goo, yeah, goo is going in there. Furs I like to put over here. And finish grinder parts, yeah. Rock storage. I think this one is where I was keeping, yeah, these things. And I always forget when it puts the stuff down here on my hotbar to look down here, because normally I only have the good stuff, the things I want to keep down here. Let's get this. Wow, you get a lot of copper in there, man. I haven't made copper in ages. Just do a few dungeons. Okay, so everything's looking good out here. Let's go back to town and see what they got for us. No, they are just marketplaces, but hey, the little man says he makes a haunted cave out of that. Maybe we have to give him bombs so he can build the cave, and then you can go into the haunted cave, and they bombed more paths and discover parts of the cave that you could go to. That would be cool. I'd be okay with that. Higgins, get away from my board. Get away from my board, Higgins. I can't even look at the board. He stole one. 3 wooden storages. We have it, but you wouldn't take it last time. 5 glass, 2 jewelry boxes, and 3 umbrellas. Higgins, I hate you, man. I hate you so bad. I have like a love-hate relationship going on with this dude. Sure, lava in the sewer. Well, you know, something. It doesn't have to be lava. What do you got for sale over here now? Is there a tier 3 to my house? I bet there is. So, as you can see right here, I already have a tier 3 desk, but it shows it again anyways. Again, access, early access. I don't think you can do gay marriage in this game. Well, maybe not yet. They might. So can't upgrade that either. So we've upgraded our entire house as much as we possibly can. We need 30,000 coins. We need 30,000 coins to upgrade our property again so we can have more space. But since we know for sure that the house cannot be upgraded again, at least for now, I am going to go ahead and bite the bullet and plant some of my my stuff. We got trees. We got trees, guys. So what do we got over here? We got our large planter boxes. We only have 1? I thought we had more than that. We need to go buy some from the lady. Then Let's get one of these in the ground first, and let's get my nitrate tree back in. It was taken from me. I want it. Aha. There we go. The start of a beautiful, beautiful relationship. 8 days, 23 hours. Where does she hang? Oh, she's actually here in the town square today, Nora. Perfect timing. So let's go ahead and buy 8 of those. She is out, so you got to make sure that if you're going to be doing this, you buy them bit by bit because she only has so many on her at any given time. What do you guys think? What's the most important thing to get? We're going to have 2 nitrates, we're going to have 2 crystals, and we're going to have 2 apricots. But I think we have space for a little bit more. I'd recommend placing the trees next to the house. Like in the front of the yard, you think? Like along the fence? Because that is a spot. Crystals by far? Okay. So let's go ahead and buy 5 crystals. We'll move a few things here in the front. We have a light out there, but yeah, we could put them in the front. Behind the house? Yeah, that's where I was putting them, over here behind the house. I just wasn't sure if later on, you know, they do another expansion down the road, and now this place is gonna be, you know. Oh, you know what? We could move it. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna move that real quick. Kinda don't want to be walking on my trees every single time. Can I... Oh, I can't keep a space in there, huh? The house won't let me. Alright, I guess we will have to put them right next to each other. Because the fence will expand, and when you buy new expansions, there's no fence anymore. Okay. Come on. Get in there. Ah, dude. They need a build option. No, the house space is so... Yeah, it takes up a lot of space over here, man. This is all going to waste. Although, you know, I do like to have space around my house just because it makes it feel more alive, more fluid, more realistic is the word I'm using, I guess. Nitrate, alright. So we're going to do 2 nitrates over here on the back end. And we'll do some crystals right over here. Oh, look how beautiful they already look. Alright, I think we have some more over here. Crystals. We got 2 more that we can get, and we got 1 more of those. No, it's like you want to build a cutter realistically next to the wall. No, not for you, but at least you can just on your roof. Can you? You can put them up here on your roof? Now I got up here a minute ago. How did I do that? I think I had stuff over here on the ground that I could jump up. There we go. It'd be cool if you could actually place stuff up here. The same thing I was saying about inside. They need to allow you to put things on the inside of your house when it comes to cooking. They don't let you do that. Like, I have to put my grinder outside? That's disgusting. I mean, I grant it, you know, like, the weird combination that they put in here, like fertilizer with poo and then applesauce. I ain't using this grinder to make applesauce. I don't know about you guys, but that's disgusting. I'm not making herbal tea where it heats up and it's going to get into every nook. I don't care how good you clean this. Fertilizer, you know? Like, ugh, no, not going to happen, guys. That's just absolutely disgusting. But, yeah, flour in here, too. They need to have, like, a separate machine. One I put inside, one I put outside. Fertilizer goes outside, just in case you guys are wondering. I'm not doing it on the inside. Okay, so do we keep going? I guess we do, because the house keeps going over 1 more, so We'll put one more down. Kind of hate to have a miss or uneven number, but I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll put that down. You guys said crystals are important, so crystals they are. We also have a apricot tree over here in the front of the yard, which I think it would be kind of cool to have trees all along the front, just because it would kind of add to the look once they're nice and big. But I think it's going to be apricot trees up here, just because they're nice and green. Crystal trees would probably look pretty cool too, but I think they're going to look a little weird once they actually have crystals, you know, dangling off of them. Or you want to use your garage you built for 10,000. Why should you spend 120 for 3? Oh yeah, there should be something that you can put in here as well. I thought it was gonna be like a little elevator that went up to the top or something, or you know, maybe they have plans. I mean, obviously they built it into your house, which means like this is a pretty big addition for something that doesn't do anything. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do it for something down the road, but when you're gonna get access to that, I do not know. 30,000 though is not too bad. I mean, you know, we're already at 10. The main quest obviously offers you more money than anything else in the game. Even doing like the little side missions. The dungeon's not too bad on the money either, but okay, so let's put all this away and take a look at what we have in storage and what we can make. We only have 291 of the raw resources of iron. So we don't need any more iron bars. We definitely don't need any copper. Don't really need any bronze. I think that's pretty good. We probably should do a little bit more carbon steel. We used close to 100 for that last quest all by itself. So carbon, I guess it is. We'll do as many as we can here. You know, I think I can spoiler you about the price a bit. 30,000. The price quadruples every time. That means the next upgrade is 120, and the next cost is 140. Have you gone past 140, or is that the max? Like, how far out do they allow you to go? Because, dude, I cannot even imagine how long it's going to take me to get 140. 100. Jeez, or no, 480. Holy crap, 480 is even worse. Not 140, yeah, 480. What do you have to do to even raise that cash? If you're getting like 2,500, it's not enough. Well, I know I need 120k for this one I'm on, halfway there now. And are you just doing the regular stuff power, or are you just going with... Like, what commission? What kind of prices are you getting off your commissions? And what items are you going after? What's like the end-all, be-all? Just regular commissions? Dude, that's rough. That's rough, man. That's a lot of time. And I get that, you know, storage, space, and all that other stuff will look cool and be nice. But are you getting back the same returns that you used to when you upgraded your space? Like right now, I upgraded my space. I can put down trees, which means I can mine some of these resources a little bit better. I can put down more tables. But I imagine after the next upgrade, like I already have 6 of these. I'll be able to do 6 of like all my tables and probably still have more space available for even more trees if that's what I want to go with. But like, trees aren't the end-all be-all. I haven't had anybody ask for crystals yet. I haven't had anybody ask for sulfates or for apricots. I mean, these are extra. These are bonus features that I'm kind of putting down because they look cool and I haven't done them yet, but they're not, like, necessary to making money. And if you're going to be charging me that kind of crazy prices, I'm hoping that the items I get access to or the fact that I can put down an assembly line is going to be helping me make money faster. It doesn't sound like it is, though. Like 4k copper. I sell my inventory when I have unnecessary stuff. For 30 you get the twice the space you've already used it to the trees. I sell talismans, topaz, and bloodstones. Also, sand and stones are good to sell. Ironwood is good to sell too. Is it better to sell those pieces raw than it is to make it into something? Because ironwood and something else can be made into an item fairly quickly. I forgot what it was. We were just making it a minute ago. I think it's not iron planks. It's something else. But even iron planks don't really require that much. It just require time and energy. And if you got all those tables set up, you can make that. Wouldn't that be a better use of your ironwood? Yeah, ironwood and mucus. And mucus, maybe you're short on mucus because it's not really that common either. Oh, right, not raw? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're gonna sell it raw, you might as well make something out of it. Stone stools. You know, you're probably not making a lot out of that. Do you really want to bother with smelting sand? If you got a lot of smelters, I guess it wouldn't really be that big of a deal. I mean, you could turn it into glass, and man, glass takes forever, dude. I get where you're coming with that, but if you got all that property, like, why not? Like, what else are you using it for? But can you imagine the flames coming? Like, this is ridiculous. I got 6 of them, and you can see the flames from like a mile away. If I had twice the property or 3 times the property, I'd have an entire row of like furnaces going, and just, you know, sell glass if that's all you want. It's so easy to get. All right, steel plates are done. Let's put my steel plates away. What do we got? We got some wood. I guess we can hold on to. We'll go through that fairly quickly. Ironwood we'll put away. Finally remembering where everything is. It's 5:45, so I got about 15 minutes before I gotta head out here. Let's take a quick look across the pond and see if some of these stones over here have repopped our energy sources. It's been a while since I've checked those, and I got to keep up with those. I definitely need them. And every time you break every stone on the map, Wasteland, next to the city wall, small island, you get like 600 to 1,000 marbles. 1,000 marbles make 500 talismans, which you can sell for 18 golds each. That's 18,000 golds. And if you have a good day on the market, you'll get 21. That's amazing. So, on the map, next to the city wall, small island. I'll have to go out there and take a look at it. I didn't know you got that many. Yeah, that's crazy. Marble, I'm not getting that much out here, actually. So if I could find a really good source for it. 18,000 in one day. Then, yeah, it would only take you about, what, a week or something to make the money you need for your next upgrade? Oh, they respawn every 6 to 7 days? So you're just going out mining when you can, and then when you see the stuff, you take advantage of it. And still, like, 18,000 every other day is not bad. Or every other week, I should say, is not bad. Also, I skilled everything on pickaxe. 24% for double loot, 100% rare. Yeah, so did I. So did I. So I have that going for me as well. Wood just seems so plentiful, man. I mean, ironwood, I'm sure it's going to come back to bite us in the butt. But we can change later. As you said, there's not a lot you can make with ironwood. I went all into combat first, working on pickaxe. I figured combat wasn't a priority in the game, especially when you first start out. It is almost kind of a... takes like second fiddle to everything else. Like I said, even more a third string kind of thing. Let's see if we can... It's 23. Can we use the DD shop? Nope. It is closed for the night. That guy went Betty by. So we're going to have to go the old-fashioned way, nice and slow. I'll probably sell hardwood and ironwood later, kind of doing it slowly, or maybe make wooden buckets out of them. Wooden buckets wouldn't be too bad of a deal. In fact, I do see from time to time, people offering a commission for that. So if you are selling those, you could check daily and see. I mean, you're only going to get 400 or 500 goals out of it, but it all adds up. That's how I was doing it naturally anyways, by doing commissions. I had no idea about the talisman thing. Like, that's going to be a thing from now on. I'm going to be making those every chance I get. I'm still making my garden floor 100% conductive flooring. Can you put that stuff underneath the trees once you've placed them? Also, you could sell the copper and tin ore. Yeah, but I wouldn't really sell the copper and tin, or maybe I'm doing it wrong, obviously. There's different ways you could do it, but I wouldn't sell the copper and tin ore. I'd make them into, like, pipes first. Just because I like the crafting part of the game, even if it's a little slower and more ridiculous. Or plates. Plates probably would fetch you a better price. Yes, I think, but I mean, why would you want to power your trees? I don't know. I guess so that if you ever take your trees down, you already have the floor done with. Have you guys put in a irrigation system, like the sprinklers and the water tower and stuff like that you had to make for the tree farm? Or is that mainly just for them? I thought at some point I'd go back and make an extra one just so I could try it out on mine. I guess fertilizer is probably all they have. But maybe I thought they would go with having to water your crops like in Stardew. You gotta, put a little bit of water on them to make them grow. Let's see if we can get it. We probably won't. One more second. No! Almost. Irrigation system. It's in the ingredient category. I don't think it does anything. Okay. Alright, so these guys are still making their stuff. Everything is going good. Let's take a trip over. I got what? Let's see. I got another like 10 minutes, so we'll go make a trip over to the hazardous ruins, and we'll check out the stones over here. This is where you guys were saying that you actually found a rare gem that occasionally drops. It's not 100% guaranteed that we're gonna find any here, but we might, so it's worth a shot. Let's look around the edges. Here we go. Might have to kill a few mobs too while we're here. If they bother us. They are hostile, after all. Topaz, bloodstones. I don't even think I know what the water tank does for you. I don't know. I've built the water tank a number of times just because, you can make a little bit of money from it. 2,500 when they ask for it. Where are the stones? Not a whole lot of them over here. That is the entrance right there. Let's make our way to the other side. Might be a little safer. There we go. There's a couple stones. Copper ore, tin, marble. We got a couple over here as well. Looks like there's some over there in that direction. We could have fallen down right next to the area where you go into the dungeon. That might be a really good spot. How many people actually go down there? I mean, you know, not too bad so far as resources go. I'm getting more copper than marble. Yeah, I would love to be able to dig this thing out. Yeah, it'd take you forever to do. I think that's how they should actually do the mining in the game. Instead of going into a random mine that gets computer generated, just let you dig up the... Oh, look at that. Topaz. Oh, okay. I thought that was something new. Yeah, it's just topaz. It got me excited there for a second. And that way, not only are you getting resources, but you're also exposing old ruins, old buildings that maybe will do something. Maybe you get access to it. I would also love to see more people show up to your town. They did introduce... Ooh, that is something different right there, right? Bloodstone. Nope, that's the same stuff. I'm seeing things because I want to see them. Yeah, they did introduce that other guy from the other village that came in here to help build the roads between your two towns. If they allowed people to move into the buildings you've exposed, that would add, again, a more fluid feeling to the city, something that felt more alive because of something you did. And I like games that do that. Like Mass Effect was another game that did something really well. When you're going through the elevators, they would have the reporters talking about the things that you did. And the stuff that you did had a very big impact on the game itself. And I'm talking about the first three, even though I know the third one had a very horrible ending and most people hated that one. The games themselves were absolutely amazing. Just, you know, the choices. So many choices you could make. They started out fairly simple at the very beginning, even though it was fairly complicated to build a game that could do that, where you could choose between good and evil. You know, very, very cut and dry choices. And towards the end of the third one, the choices were no longer cut and dry anymore, man. They were gray. Every single one of them was gray. You had no really good options, but no like horrible ones. They were realistic. Tough choices for tough leaders, or a good leader, I guess. I don't think you're going to find action like that in this game. Maybe not. Okay, so we got a lot of stone done over here. There was one stone way over there on the ground. I didn't notice until we got over here. It's in the water, so we may not actually be able to mine that. But definitely around the water seems to be the place where you're going to find the most stone. Let's take a look around these outer walls over here, see if we see anything. Crashed ship is still out here. I don't think I've actually been out here since it's fallen, so let's take a quick look at it. See if, you know, there's any relics, anything, any clues. He's been talking about trying to find his love. And I don't know where she's at. He just wants to see her one last time. I think it would make his day. Maybe a painting or something would be what he's looking for. Because he's over 300 years old. So I don't think we're actually going to find the physical being, whatever that is. Maybe it's an AI, actually. Maybe it's the dancing robot is what he's looking for. Because they have mentioned that too. I haven't seen it yet. That apparently has good and bad things about it that people either find funny or tragic, depending on who you talk to in the town. And the religious people put that up as one of the mistakes of the past, whereas the scientists all kind of talk about the fact that it's AI and they want to see more of it. And oh yeah, look at this. This is a nice chunk right here. Wait, why am I not hitting that? Alright, so he wanted a little piece of me. I'm gonna run him away, see if he'll forget about me here in a bit. Think we got all the stone there is to have over here. Didn't see any new gems off of any of these. but maybe it's just that rare. So we'll keep looking. We'll do a few more days over here eventually. I'll do them probably off camera just to kind of get a little bit more money so that we can build some more stuff. And hopefully the next set of quests will appear before too long, which, you know, Higgins, man, he stole that last set of orders, and I don't know when he's going to complete it. He has a week to do so before it kind of comes. What is this? It's like a secret little area. Oh, there's stone over there. Why can't I get over there? Come on. There's nothing here. There's stone right over there. I can see it. There's crystals. You put it in the game. Let me get to it. You guys suck. Can we go around this way? There's probably the next commission. Invisible wall. Yeah, this is, you know, every game got them, whether it's completely done or in beta. They suck. I don't like them too much, but I managed to catch this guy only once. So if you guys have clues on when he comes to town, I'll have to go back and look at my recordings and see what day it was. Maybe he comes like every 5th of November or something weird like that. But yeah, I caught him out once, looked at what he had, and I bought my baseball cap from him. So he has other things, 27th and the 28th. Well, we're very close to the 27th, so we'll check that out, hopefully. I always say we're going to check it out, and then I completely forget when we get busy with other items of the game. I think we still have access to this, so let's run in here real quick and see if we can grab some resources before the day is out. And then we'll go ahead and end the episode there for now. We will be streaming later tonight, guys, so if you guys are interested in seeing more footage from My Time at Portia, definitely check us back then. What do we got? Any red stuff? Ooh. I'll take this. Magnesium ore. Haven't really found a lot of usage for the bars, but they take forever to make. And you don't really find large veins of this ore all too often. At least I haven't. So when I see it, I tend to snag it so we don't have to go looking for it later. Which I know is going to be a pain in the butt. Real big pain in the butt. And I've been making bars out of it. Actually, you use these bars here for the upgraded weapons, or not weapons, your pickaxes and axes. So that was the first use I had seen of these things. And the fact that, you know, you're using it for that tells me that it's pretty good ore. Pretty strong and durable. The next thing I'm looking for is skeletons. I need an entire skeleton to build the upgrade to my pickaxe, not my pickaxe, my sword. The iron one. It's kind of weird how I can chop the entire bucket out of the wall, but it won't let me pick it up until I actually physically fly on top of it. Okay, red stuff, red stuff. Here we go. There's a little bit of red stuff here. This is the vein we were digging into last time. Didn't finish gathering all of it. Gonna run out of energy in the next couple of swings here. Wow, this is a nice vein. And we were actually getting low on this. I think we had 200 and something iron ore left. There we go. That is the end of our energy. What we could do... we'll eat a few apple crisp here. And we'll keep going a little further. End the episode on a nice, relaxing jaunt through one of these mines. And for those of you who haven't seen it before, if you turn on your vision, you'll see these little yellow dots. Sometimes you gotta take a moment, let them reappear on your map. It takes a little while. The very first time I turned them on, I didn't see anything for this guy to look through, and I was just kind of running around very blind. And then the next time I turned them on, I was like, okay, we're gonna stop for a second. We're gonna look around and see what we can find. And That's when we really started to get some good stuff. Okay, we are at our energy. Let's head back to the entrance. And back home. I think the tools are the only thing, but I could be wrong. You know, again, probably maybe now they might be the only thing. I hope not, though. I mean, I hope they spent more time on the resources. The powerhouse I haven't done anything with. I like to run through the graveyard every night. There is that rumor that there is a ghost lady in here. And I just kind of hope that I'll run into her eventually and we can start another quest there. She'll probably kill me. But who knows, that could be the ghost of the person the robot's looking for. It kind of fit, actually. A little bit. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and head off to bed. I'll do the maintenance on the farm when we get up in the morning. And I need to figure out how these little fishing thing works. I don't know if we can add fish into it later or what. It looks cool. I like the way it looks at least, but I would love to see fish inside there at some point. Alright guys, well thanks again for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of My Time at Portia. We will be again streaming later tonight. Until then guys, have a wonderful Monday. Hopefully you had fun during the Super Bowl yesterday. Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.